Welcome everyone. My topic is migration in birds. Means movement from one spatial unit to another. Migration is viewed as an annual trek of an individual or group between a specific breeding and non-breeding places in order to avail the benefit of favorable condition. Animals from one place to another. The movement occurs during the particular period of the year and the birds usually follow same route. There are kinds of migration. Migration is broadly divided into three kinds: return migration, exploratory migration, removal migration. Return migration, migration to a previous known place which has been visited. Exploratory migration, migration to a complete unknown space which has not been visited earlier is called exploratory migration, although ability to return. Removal migration, migration to a comparable spatial unit which is not be followed. Depending upon the plane of movements of the migration, migration is divided into three. Horizontal migration, first one is horizontal migration. Migration occurring on a path perpendicular to gravitational force of the earth is called horizontal migration. Migration is further divided into two kinds. Latitudinal migration is the first one. Horizontal migration occurring from north to south or vice versa is called latitudinal migration. Next one is longitudinal migration. It takes place in east-west direction. The starting moves from towards the Atlantic coast, avoid the continental winter. Next one is vertical migration. Vertical migration occurring in the plane parallel to the gravitational pull of the earth is called vertical migration. Next one is altitudinal migration. This involves both horizontal and vertical components. Birds fly up and down over mountains and hills. Occurs during migration. Diurnal migration. Many large birds fly in day. These are crows, swallows, robin, hawks, cranes, pelicans, etc. During migratory, birds usually travel in flock which may be well organized. Nocturnal migration. Majority of small sized birds like sparrows preferably to glide at night they under protection cover of darkness to escape their enemies. On the basis of reason of migration, migration is categorized into following three types. Climatic migration. It occurs response to change in climate of environment. Migration. Second type of migration is elemental migration. It occurs due to shortage of water. It may occur at any time in a year. Gametic migration. It occurs in a need to certain environment for successful completion of the some parts of reproductive process. Majority of the bird perform this type of migration. On the basis of seasons during which migrate, they categorized into following types. Summer visitors. These birds arrive in spring from south to breed and leave from south in autumn. Winter visitors. These birds migrate southwards and southwest in winter and go back to north. Bird passage. Some birds are seen for a short time twice in a year, way to colder or warmer conditions in spring and autumn. Cause of migration. The obvious stimulus of migration in birds is still unknown. Various factors. Environmental stimulus for migration is the first one. It is believed that decline in temperature of food availability might trigger off migration with less hours of light during autumn in temperature and north hemisphere. Physiological stimulus of migration. Scientists are busy today to assess the endocrine glands such as pituitary, gonad, thyroid, adrenal and pineal in migration process by way it action on thyroid gland. An important role in initiation of migratory deposition. Gonadal hormones are also responsible for deposition of fat in many. Migratory birds. Advantages of migratory birds. Migratory birds avail the facility of better breeding and feeding ground. As a result of arrival at warm places from cold places, the birds get longer time to search their food. By migration, birds escape unfavorable conditions. Thank you.